If you're over 60 and living independently, I want to speak to you directly because what I'm about to say isn't dramatic. It's practical. You cannot afford to decline, not physically, not metabolically, not energetically. When you live on your own, when you maintain your home, when you drive yourself, when you travel, when you spend time with friends and grandchildren, your strength is not optional. Your energy is not optional. Your resilience is not optional. And here's what most women are never told. Decline is rarely dramatic, it's quiet. It begins subtly. A little less stamina, a little more fatigue, a little more weight around the middle, a little more stiffness in the morning, a little longer to recover. Because it happens gradually, many women dismiss it. They call it normal aging, but very often it is not simply aging. It is metabolic slowing driven by inflammation and declining cellular energy. And when metabolic function slows, several things begin to happen. Muscle becomes harder to preserve, recovery becomes slower, inflammation becomes more persistent, energy becomes less reliable. Over time, that compounds, and what began as mild fatigue can quietly become loss of strength, loss of confidence, loss of independence. This is not about vanity. This is not about chasing youth. This is about maintaining control over your life. I work specifically with independent women over 60 who understand that longevity is not accidental, it is intentional. Most traditional approaches focus on weight, but weight is often a symptom. The real issue is metabolic function, cellular energy, inflammatory balance, strength preservation. That is why we created the Longevity Preservation Program. This is not a spa service. It is not a cosmetic treatment. It is not a quick fix. It is a structured, guided approach to supporting your metabolism so your body can remain strong and capable for the decades ahead. Inside the program, we focus on reducing inflammatory stress, supporting mitochondrial energy production, improving recovery, preserving muscle function, enhancing metabolic resilience, because independence requires strength, and strength requires metabolic support. Now, this is important. This program is not for everyone. It is for women who value their independence, are willing to follow structured guidance, understand that longevity requires investment, refuse to quietly become fragile. If you are looking for a quick solution, this will not be the right fit. If you are looking for structured longevity support, this is where we begin. The first step is a longevity discovery visit. During that visit, we evaluate whether metabolic slowing and inflammation are contributing to how you're feeling. If you are a candidate, we outline your personalized longevity plan in detail. And if we both feel aligned, we move forward together. You have invested in your home. You have invested in your family. You have invested in responsibilities for decades. Very few women invest meaningfully in protecting their own vitality. But here's the truth. It is far easier to preserve strength than to rebuild it later. If you are over 60, living independently, and determined to stay strong for the decades ahead, I invite you to apply for a longevity discovery visit below. Longevity is not automatic, it is intentional. Protect your vitality. Apply below for your longevity discovery visit.